It's Thursday. You know what that means. It's the Thursday Thoughts with Tiff. Thursday Thoughts with Tiff. Let's do a Thursday Thoughts with Tiff. Welcome in or welcome back, everybody. Grab yourself a beverage. I have Waterloo watermelon. Refreshing. As I've said before in one of the other Thursday Thoughts with Tiff, for these Thursday thoughts, they're my thoughts, so we're just going to talk about my thoughts. Sometimes they're happy, sometimes they're sad, sometimes they're silly, funny, goofy, sometimes they're very deep, and sometimes they're not so deep. And sometimes they're about YouTube. Perseverance. What does that even mean? The definition of perseverance is persistence in doing something despite difficulty and delay or achieving success. Determination. The definition of determination is firmness of purpose. Staying steadfast in your purpose for doing something or achieving something. Guys, it is November. And let me just say that I cannot believe that it is already November. It just seems like yesterday we were celebrating 2024, woohoo, New Year, January the 1st. And I can't believe that this year is almost over. On one hand, it seems like it has flown by in the blink of an eye, but then on the other hand, it seems like time has crept by so slowly, and I feel like it will never end. 2024 has been a very trying year for myself and for our family. We lost my son in July, and that has been devastating. I'm still dealing with the fallout from that. The grief will never go away because grief is not something that you get over. Grief is something that you hold in your pocket, and it is with you for the rest of your life. And another thing is we're selling our house. Yeah, that's not going to happen in 2024, by the way. That is going to happen in 2025. We were all set and ready to list our house on October the 30th. That was the target date. And then we sat down and looked at each other and said, what in the hell are we doing? Let's just simmer down now, and take a breath and wait a while. So we decided to wait to list our house in January. 2025, we're going to be selling our house. We wanted to get ourselves through the holidays because, let's be honest, holidays are stressful all in themselves. And then we also have to give us time to do the small things, little things that we have to do to get this house ready to list. So we're going to be selling our house in 2025. And I can hardly even believe that I'm saying that because we bought this house thinking that we were going to live here for 10 to 15 years and we've only been here for 5. So there's that. But November holds 2 significant anniversaries for us. The first very significant anniversary for both Dave and I is we have always celebrated our union of being a couple together on November the 28th. That was our first official date. That's what we go by as our first official date. I actually met Dave on Thanksgiving Day, and we talked for about a week, and then I invited him over to my house to have a spaghetti dinner cooked by me with myself and my son Brandon, and he came over. We broke bread together. We ate spaghetti and garlic bread, and I don't remember what we drank, but that was our first official date. That's what we go by as our first official date. So on November the 28th, we will have been together for 18 years as a couple. The other significant date that we celebrate in November is our YouTube anniversary. We will be on YouTube for 6 years on November the 20th. I started this channel November the 20th of 2018 when we moved to Florida. We moved to Florida in September of 2018, and I had a backlog of videos that I had been recording and editing, and I posted our first official video on November the 20th, 2018. It's been a wild ride. Now, I would be lying to you through my teeth if I didn't tell you that I hoped for more growth at this point in time than what we have had. At this moment, we are sitting on 3,363 subscribers. We're still not monetized because we do not have the watch hours to be monetized. Let's talk about monetization just for a second. Just for a blip. I want to address that. Some people watch people's YouTube channels and they sit there and think that's all they care about. The money, the money, the money, the money, the money, the monetization. Give me some money. For me, that's not what getting to that milestone means. Being monetized, being able to have the accolades that you have to have with YouTube to be monetized is an achievement. It means that you have surpassed certain goals to be able to get to that goal. To be able to say that you're monetized on YouTube, it's an accomplishment. And that's what I see it as. Going back to the determination and perseverance, our YouTube channel is very unique. I would say that it's very unique. We don't have a niche. We are our niche. We have a YouTube channel where we just live our lives and we bring a camera along every once in a while to bring you along for our life journey. I started this channel when we moved to Florida because I wanted to document a major life decision that we had decided together to move from a state that we lived in to another state that we had never lived in our lives. No job. I moved here with no job. Dave got a job, moved here. I wanted to document all that. I wanted to have all of our memories in one consecutive space. And my second reasoning for that was so that all of our friends and family could go to that consecutive space and watch everything that we were doing. I also have people in my life that have said, why do you continue to do YouTube when you're not getting anything out of it? The juice is not worth the squeeze. Why are you spending so much time, so much effort, and so much energy on something that you're not getting anything out of? And that's where I disagree. That's where I am going to argue with you because I don't feel that way. I feel like I get so much out of YouTube. I get so much joy out of knowing that I have created something that I poured my heart and soul into and that I can look back on. At this point in time, we have 602 videos on this channel, and it's 6 years worth of memories that we have collected in this one consecutive space. And I find a lot of pride in that. I've also met people through YouTube that I have never, ever in a million years would have met otherwise. These are like people that I would consider part of my family. And I never would have met these people if it weren't for YouTube. I don't know. I mean, my heart just feels so full when I think about our little space that we have created on this platform. I also have a lot of doubt that creeps up into my mind and tells me things like, you don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve to hold space in this community. You're not an expert. What the heck are you doing? Then I have that little voice that I hope is in your head too. And if you don't have that voice, I'm going to be that voice for you. That keep going, keep creating, keep doing, because your success could be right over that hill that you don't want to go over, that you don't want to cross, because maybe you're tired, maybe you're exhausted, maybe you just don't want to go any further. But I implore you to keep going, keep doing, because that success that you want is just out of your reach. All you have to do is just reach out and grab it. We are our own worst enemy. I know that I am my own worst enemy. I have doubts in my head every single day. I have doubts in my head about even doing these videos. Thursday Thoughts with Tiff. Who wants to listen to my thoughts? I mean, I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm going to tell you my thoughts anyway, because why not? There's no one to stop me. So I'm just going to do it. I am here to tell you that you deserve to be here because I deserve to be here. And if you keep going and if you are determined, you are going to find success. You deserve to be here. I deserve to be here. We all deserve to be here. It doesn't matter if you're an expert or not. You don't have to be. You have a voice. Use it. Determination and perseverance. I am going to keep going, and I am going to keep doing, and I am going to keep creating, and I hope that you do the same. That's my Thursday thoughts. Kind of about life and kind of about YouTube. Kind of deep. I thought this was kind of deep. You know what to do, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye, guys.